A huge jacaranda tree there.
Super excited, been working with Sunny Scenes.
This is the creek.
I just got the gate because it's an electric fence.
When we're buying meat and stuff, how do we fit it all into the fridge or freezer?
It's called Dalrymple Creek Park.
Loving it. Well, good morning you guys. We are heading off today from this hip camp and actually heading up into the hinterland. So we'll take you guys along, show you what we get up to. We are heading into Mermaid Waters though to do some little errands first, go to the post office, things like that. Besides that, not doing much else. So we'll show you what we get up to and yeah, take you guys along.
I just got the gate because it's an electric fence and I wanted to scare Soph and pretend I was going to get electrocuted.
I refuse to get an electric fence. I've never done it before, so a little bit freaky, but Aaron reckons she'll be right. So anyway, we were fine. Off we go. Got to this camp, the guy said on the phone, "Be careful, darling. There's a lot of power zapping through those lines." That was my cue to not open the gate.
So I haven't filmed much today. It's been a pretty busy day, but we've set up at camp.
Ginger's having dinner. Sophie's having a glass of red. I'm about to have a beer. Cheers. Got the fire going. The creek running just in front of us. Still hooked up, got the awning out, so can't really go wrong here. We're in the hinterland of the Gold Coast, I think it is. Do you know what the place is called? Canungra, is it? Canungra.
Canungra Showground.
There you go.
It's 26 a night for unpowered here. I think there's a shadow on my face, so I'll come out.
There was.
Just here for the one night, but we will be back on Friday with our powered booking. Alright, so super excited, been working with Sunny Scenes on this part of the episode and they've sent us a rug to try out. So yeah, let's unbox this one and see what it looks like. Wow, love it already. These colours. Oh my gosh. Love the colours, you guys. So soft. Whoa. It's way bigger than you would expect it to be. And it's actually double-sided. So that kind of gives me winter vibes. And that gives me summer vibes. Thanks so much to Sunny Scenes for sending this rug to us. It's super soft. Can't wait to see where it goes with us around Australia. If you guys want to check out Sunny Scenes, I'll leave their link below. And our code is just Wilsons to save 10% side-wide.
So we're at a new camp tonight. It's called Spring Gully Stays. It's I think it's Canungra, not too sure, next to Saraba. So I'll show you around camp. Don't mind our site, it's quite messy at the moment. We've got washing out to dry, the solar panel, everything's under cover at the moment because it is raining slightly. Nice campfire there, might have one later tonight if the rain stays away. A huge jacaranda tree there. Down this way is the creek. This is the bush camp inside, unpowered. Across the creek there's a fair few people, but I don't know, they might be powered or not too sure what they are. Pretty much, you can just pull up wherever you want. I think it's about $26 a night. Not too sure if that's his place though, but I'm sure Sophie will let us know. This is the creek. Not sure if anyone's been here before, or if you have, what the fishing's like here. Might be trout, not too sure. You can camp all here as well. You can see people's fire pits and stuff. Bit muddy here though, so we chose to go up top on the grass. Ginger wants the magpie there. Plenty of portaloos as well. There's one there and 3 more down that way, so plenty of toilets. No showers or anything else, but still toilets, so we don't need them though. We got the one in the van.
Doing a voiceover for this part of the video because the sound on our camera didn't work, and we didn't want you guys to miss out on the last 24 hours. So basically this is us telling you about a rat that we encountered, and it actually ate our citronella candle. So yeah, who knew that rats actually love citronella candles? But yeah, we encountered a big bush rat this night, and we were going to stay for the 2, but due to this and some other reasons we've decided to leave, heading on to another camp tonight. And yeah, it's just us here showing you our eaten citronella candle. Another reason of us leaving is due also to the caretaker coming around and letting us know that the rivers may rise to the point where we'll get stuck here. So because we do have plans this weekend, we don't want to get stuck here, so we are leaving.
So as you would have seen, we left Spring Gully this morning. The caretakers came around and said they're probably going to flood, so you better go. So we left because we got things on the weekend. We didn't want to get trapped there. So we came to the Canungra Showground. We're on unpowered tonight, but we had a booking here tomorrow anyway on power. So tomorrow morning we'll go to the powered section.
Pretty simple, still hooked up to the car, got the legs down, got the solar panel out. And that's about it really. We're in the middle of the oval. And everyone who has power's on the outside of the oval, around the edge. But tomorrow we're over near that green shed over there. Somewhere there anyway.
So while the sun's out, I thought I'd show you our site before we pack up and leave Canungra Showgrounds.
So we're just next to the big green shed. Got our hose running out there, filling up the water tanks with the best water filter. There's all cows over there. That's our site, our van. Cars there. Some of the water's disappeared, but you can tell it's been pretty swampy. Camping down there as well, and down further there's another section right on the creek, but they've closed that because of the rain, because the creek's going to flood. A beautiful spot down there. You would have seen we camped there the other night. So yeah, Miss Ginger loves it here. She wants to chase all the cows, but not letting her. Still a fair few vans and people here. You can have fires, so no, it's a good spot.
We're at our new camp for tonight. It's just a 24-hour rest area. It's called Dalrymple Creek Park. There's not heaps of spots, but it's not too bad, pretty good.
There's a creek just down there, still hooked up. Few people here, some people are just having lunch, but few people camped up. There's bathrooms over there. It's dog friendly as well, of course. Picnic tables around. So yeah, it's pretty good. This will do us for the night.
Cleaning up after my mess, that's something you wouldn't know how to do.
I always clean. So yesterday it was raining, as you would have known. I vacuumed the floors, mopped the floors, as Sophie was in bed watching movies and stuff.
I blame Gary for that.
Look, she might have had a big night the night before with our mates 79 touring, Gary and Kim, but you know.
Gary, I don't know how you got to work on Monday because, yeah, I still have a sore head.
So you can't get to the creek, it's all overgrown. But over there it backs onto the golf course, which is, I think it's a Laura golf course.
So a lot of you guys have asked us about when we're buying meat and stuff, how do we fit it all into the fridge or freezer, or if we're going quite bush, like what do we do? Do we just buy in the smaller towns? Well, we don't. We usually go to a Woolies or Coles before we go bush, and we'll buy the big packs. So this will be like a big packet of breast chicken, or a 1.5 kilo of mince. And as you can see here, I've already started breaking it up. So these will be like the pork sizzle steaks. We'll cut these up and have these on like Mexican wraps and stuff and just cook them on the barbie. And that packet will last us for 3 meals. So, you know, when we say we spend $200 a week on groceries, it's actually going to be buying this. So yeah, it's the best way to do it in our opinion anyway, because again, this packet will last us 3 or 4 meals. This will probably be 6 or 8 with the mince. So yeah, I just get these Coles sandwich bags or Woolies sandwich bags. I write what they are and the date that I froze them, and then I'll just, yeah, put them in the sandwich bags, make sure all the air's out, press it down and freeze it. And yeah, that will last, depending on what it is, I think like red meat 6 months, chicken and poultry is 3 months in the freezer. So yeah, that's why I write the date, just to make sure. But I mean, we've not been gone that long, so all of the stuff in our freezer you can still eat quite well. Here I've actually sectioned out all our meat for, I guess, a while, because there's all these meals. So I think it's 12 meals in combined that we've got now here. Worked it out, it was $44.95 for all this meat. Dividing it by the 12 meals, it's $3.20 a meal. So that's just for your protein. So obviously you've got to add veggie or rice or whatever you're going to have with it. But for us, that's kind of how we stick to a budget with meat. Yes, there's no steaks. Yes, it's quite basic, but this is a reality of life on the road for us. Unless we're in like a small town that has a really cool butcher's or something, we'll go support them. But yeah, we'll chuck all this in the freezer and it'll keep us going for about a fortnight. So you can see there, like I just stack it all on top of each other, and yeah, just keep going. Tetris. It's been a while since you've seen us pull out our map. So we just follow our journey on a HEMA map. If you guys want to check it out, we just got ours from Anaconda. But we thought we would film filling it in, because it has been some time. I think we last stopped it on our leg back to Mudgee. So let's have a look. Yeah, we haven't actually filled it in for some time. Last left you guys around, where was it? Here, Mudgee. And then we went to Sydney to see Aaron's parents. And then we went up to Newcastle, where we saw the guys at LSP, and they actually worked on our van for us. So yeah, left Sydney, went up here, followed through Wyong, Belmont, into Newcastle. And we were just there for like the day, picked up the van, and then we headed up the coast in literally 2 seconds. So in typical Wilson's Take on Oz style, let's keep going back to the highway. Foster, Tuncurry, Taree, Port Macquarie. See, all these places are awesome if you guys have a chance to check them out. We just didn't really stop because, you know, we lived in Sydney all our life really, so they're really easy to get to. And then continued on. Crescent Head, far out we're tired, so we pulled in here. Southwest Rocks. Only stayed there the one night, got there at like 7 o'clock. And there for the one night, pulled in at like 7 o'clock and then kept going. So we left at like 4 AM, back on the highway, and then Bucka, all the way up to Coffs, Yamba, Evans Head, Broadwater, Ballina. Didn't really stop in any of these towns, just went up the highway, Byron Bay to Tweed. We just kept going the whole way. Helensvale, Bentley, Brisbane, Caloundra, and we went up here, Gympie, and we took this road out here to Rainbow Beach. After Rainbow Beach we were there for the weekend, came back into Gympie, did some groceries. So basically, yeah, we went up to Rainbow Beach, stayed there for the long weekend, Thursday to Monday. Then we were like, you know what, let's go back down the coast because there's so much we want to see. So we started heading back down to all those places that we just jumped through, and we actually parked ourselves up here. So following down here all the way down Brisbane, stayed in Bentley for a little while, and then we parked up in Helensvale, Gold Coast for a little while. So you guys seen us in the Gold Coast for quite some time. I think we were in the Gold Coast for like 2 weeks, and yeah, then we went inland. We went into Pigabeen, which was just like basically on the border, so I'm just going to follow this border line, and it was around here somewhere. I can't see the town name, but it was about half an hour in from Coolangatta, so that was on the border there too. So yeah, followed that in, stayed there for a while. That was an unreal camp. Came back to the coastline, and from Helensvale we actually headed inland again, M1 down into Nerang and Bow Desert. Canungra is about here about and then we stayed there for about a week. You guys would have just seen that, and then today we headed in through Bow Desert, and we're actually heading towards Canungra, which is about there, in through Boona, which that's where the roads were closed due to the flooding, in Bow Desert as well. Bow Desert, back up onto the main highway. We're about here tonight, which is Elora, heading towards Warwick. So you can see that we've done a lot in such a short period of time, but that's how we roll. So if you guys are new around here, you're learning. Otherwise, if you've been around since the start, you know that we don't like to do things normally or follow any kind of path. So yeah, this is just what we've done so far, and we're currently up to 2 months on the road. Is obviously like everyone else to get over this side, but yeah, obviously that's a while away for us because we're right over here on this side at the moment, somewhere over there. So yeah, see what happens, see where we go, but at the moment, loving it.
So it's a typical afternoon. We've got into camp and I'm sitting down not doing much. Sophie's doing all the hard work. She's editing, she's set up the van inside and all that. I've done all the outside work. So yeah,
that's why you guys always see Aaron showing you guys the camp, because he's doing all the outside bits and bobs whilst I'm inside unpacking. well, not unpacking, but just putting things back into their place. And then I start editing for the afternoon. So
yeah, she's done a bit more than that today though. She's put all the groceries away because we did a shop and packed it all away.
Yeah, so I just showed you guys obviously how we section it out. But that's a really good tip that we can share with you guys. Like, we did it at home, so it's just something that has naturally come with us on the road, whilst you can save money.
Yeah, and it saves so much more room in the freezer as well. Just a bit of an update. We've been a bit quiet over here lately, haven't we?
Not that you guys would know.
No.
Just that we haven't picked up the camera for a couple of days.
So it's been raining in southeast Queensland on the east coast.
Everywhere.
Everywhere, yep. Been pouring rain with flood watch everywhere pretty much on the east coast.
Thinking of everyone affected.
Yes, definitely. Been a bit quiet. We were at Canungra Showground. Yeah, stayed there for what, a week? I think it was.
We were unpowered then powered. So it was unpowered, powered, unpowered or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. We were there for a week, but we went to a couple other places around the area as well. And we caught up with some friends, 79 Touring, Gary and Kim.
Yes. That was awesome.
That was great.
Yeah, that was really fun catching up with them, which was really nice because we've chatted to them for a while on the internet, and then it was our first time actually meeting them when we were in southeast Queensland. So yeah, it was awesome to catch up with you guys. I know that you watch these vids, so here's to the next one, and hopefully next time we see you guys it will be somewhere with wine.
Yeah, definitely. Maybe the Barossa.
Yeah, who knows. But yeah, that was awesome. So thanks for having us, you guys. It was a really good time.
Yeah, thank you. And thanks for letting me drive your 79. That was awesome.
Yeah, I think there was a bit of a bromance there with Gary and Aaron.
Yeah, maybe a little one.
We didn't pick up the camera just because we were with them and we didn't want to be like, hey, first time we meet you, can we film you? Like, so yeah, we didn't pick up the camera. And then with the rain and stuff, we haven't really done much. So we are making a pact that whenever it's sunny, we're doing something. Because I think we took it for granted a little bit.
Yeah, for sure. So we had a fair few days where we couldn't do anything. We were just stuck in the van.
And I know you can still do stuff when it's raining. Like, don't get us wrong, we still went to wineries and stuff. But there's only so much you can do. Yeah,
we did try film at the winery, but the good old GoPro battery died on us. So. And
we bought extras, but they were in the van.
Yeah, so there's no footage of that.
Yeah. So if you want to check out where we went, you can go to our Queensland highlights. I've got it all in there of the wineries that we checked out. And we were going to go to more wineries as well, but the roads were closed due to the floods again. So yeah, I mean, that's all good. We had a really good time. Loved Canungra, if that's how you say it.
Yeah, I've got no idea.
Not sure. But I'll put the name here. But basically, yeah, it was a really good time. But time to move on because our feet are getting itchy.
Yeah, we don't like hanging around too much, as you probably know.
Yeah,
we always like going new places, so off we go.
Yeah, we're heading off, well, we headed off today. Just 2 hours inland from Canungra now. So we're in a town called Elora, and we're going to be filming more now. Try to remember to film daily.
Definitely.
For you guys so that you can see what we get up to. But
and we'll try to do a bit more, hopefully.
Yeah, we're trying to get out there more, but we do want to really stick to a tight budget. So it's just more so trying to be realistic with you guys, what we get up to, and
it's just our normal day-to-day lives, really.
Daily vlogging.
Yeah.
So
this is us, this is what we do. We're not doing anything for the camera, so
just showing you our real life. We thought we'd better just update you guys and let you know what's been going on. And although you won't really notice a difference in the video, you might think, hang on, I've seen that on social media, but they didn't share that in their video, so that's why. But tomorrow's a new day. Thanks so much for following along, you guys, and we really appreciate the support. Lately we've had a lot of new followers to the channel, and it's been really exciting that you guys are so interested in our videos. Yeah,
we've been getting a lot of comments and private messages, which is awesome. Keep it up, because we love it.
Yeah, we love chatting with you guys, and it just makes us realise that we are filming interesting stuff. And if you haven't already, make sure you do subscribe because yeah, it
Yes.
helps us out.
Helps us out so much.
Yeah.
So it doesn't take much for you guys to do it either.
Yeah, yeah.
So, yeah.
So we will see you guys tomorrow and we'll catch you then.
See ya.
Careful. Die! Hello, hello, hello. Me and Miss Ginger here with the news.